Thea POV. I hear a loud noise from outside the house. I heard a footsteps running and a loud thud. I wake up and walk towards the door. I'm still sleepy when I hold the doorknob with my eyes as still half close. I open the door. I saw my grandmother lying in the grass, with a lot of blood in her clothes and her face looked so pale. I tried to wake her up and called her name but she didn't respond. Instead she opened her eyes one more time and grabbed my hand and put something in it. Run, Thea. Run, she whispered before she closed her eyes. That's my grandmother last word. Told me to find the sword. She give me a piece of paper. I accepted it and run away from the house. I can hear a footsteps from other direction. Because of panic I run towards the cemetery. Then a blue floating flame appeared leading to somewhere. Without hesitation I followed it. The wild of the blazing night welcomed me. I can't help but to cry. I opened the piece of paper and I saw a handwritten letter or a riddle poem. What's this? A realm lies deeply in the shadows. It keeps it a sort of power. Its bone hilt, its fire blade waiting for someone to put out the blaze. You'll discover bravery shining in crimson to win over the gloom. The ability to rule resides on your spoken word, to break spells and lift the curses awakens with delight and to make land claims that everyone can see. My grandmother was killed by someone I don't know. Then she gave me this paper with a riddle. I stared at it and read it. I was about to take another step when I looked at the surroundings. When I reached the cemetery at the last part of the place I saw a rotten sword buried in the ground. I think this is what the riddle talk about. I just don't know if I'm making a right decision. All I want right now is to kill the one who killed my grandmother. I don't believe that karma is a bitch. I can be the karma and a bitch. When I stand closer to it, I saw the blue flame suddenly vanished. I took a deep breath before grabbing the rusty sword and walk away. Actually I don't know where to go. I'll just keep walking until I find an inn where I can stay for the night. It's time to say goodbye to Sunstone Valley. Because tomorrow I will find the one who killed my grandmother and they will face hell in my arms. The next morning. Alone, there's no grandmas who is busy cooking. Well, the first ever I saw every morning. I took a deep breath and grab a bag as I pack some things that can be useful as I left this town. When I closed the door of the house I suddenly saw a blue light near the small river meter away from the forest in where we live. I followed it and when I looked at the river I saw a reflection in the water. I saw a young woman with long, light brown or auburn hair, wearing the same white long dress and it looked exactly like me. I was shocked at the moment and when I was about to speak, the blue flame and the reflection of a woman suddenly vanished.